Our top story tonight, another record high for daily coronavirus cases and hospitalizations in Bexar County. Metro Health is reporting tonight 795 new cases. 2 new deaths were also reported today, bringing the total to 107. There was also an increase in the number of people hospitalized. There are currently 730 patients battling the virus in a hospital. That's an increase of 31 people from just 24 hours ago. Now, just after 7 tonight, as soon as those new numbers were released, the city sent out an emergency alert to all residents. The alert was just like the type that you would get for an Amber Alert, but this alert was urging people to stay home except for essential activities, letting people know that hospitals are quickly approaching capacity. The mayor quickly followed up with a video that he posted on his Twitter feed. Take a listen to part of what he had to say.
Folks are throwing house parties and holding extensive social gatherings with neighbors, friends, and extended family. The spread of this virus isn't because of any one thing, so it's incumbent upon all of us to patronize businesses responsibly, hold virtual happy hours or online get-togethers with people outside of our households.
The city also sent out a statement following tonight's coronavirus emergency alert. That statement quoted the mayor as well, saying, "This action is reserved only for emergencies, and we have clearly reached emergency status." Now, across Texas, health officials reported another day of more than 5,000 new cases. Hospitalizations also set a record for nearly 2 weeks in a row now. Governor Greg Abbott is scaling back on reopening Texas as we continue to see a significant spike of cases and hospitalizations. Governor Greg Abbott issued a new executive order yesterday. Bars and breweries were ordered to close again except for to-go service. Restaurants, which are operating at 75% dine-in capacity, will now have to scale back to 50% starting Monday. Restaurants and bars will be able to sell mixed drinks to go. Rafting and tubing businesses must close, and outdoor gatherings of 100 people or more must be approved by local governments with certain exceptions.